In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We often look outside ourselves for peace, yet the real power lies within. True strength isn't about avoiding chaos or controlling others. It's about mastering your own reactions, your thoughts, and your emotions every day. In this video, we'll explore 10 key habits that can help you stay calm, focused, and in control, no matter the challenges you face. Let's dive into the daily practices that lead to lasting inner strength. Habit 1. Start your day with a calm mind. How you begin your day is the foundation upon which everything else rests. Think about it. When you wake up and immediately start rushing to check your phone or dive into a mountain of tasks, you set yourself up for stress and distraction. Your mind is bombarded with notifications, emails, and thoughts that pull you in every direction. Instead, imagine starting your day in a completely different way, a way that doesn't let the outside world dictate your emotional state or energy levels. Starting your day with a calm mind doesn't mean you need hours of preparation or a complete overhaul of your morning routine. It can be as simple as setting aside 5 or 10 minutes to ground yourself before the chaos begins. This habit allows you to take control of your emotions and set an intentional tone for the rest of the day. It's about giving yourself a moment to breathe and recalibrate. So when you step into your day, you do so with intention, not reaction. Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, once said, "Silence is a source of great strength." We often believe that we need constant stimulation, checking our emails, scrolling through social media, or planning every second of our day. But in silence, there is clarity. It's in those quiet moments that we reconnect with ourselves and find peace amid the noise of the world. The world moves fast, and it's easy to get swept up in the rush. But starting your day with intention and purpose puts you in the driver's seat. Instead of being a passenger in your own life, you become the one who decides how to respond to challenges, stress, or distractions. This is where emotional control comes in. It's not about avoiding problems or running from difficult situations, but about choosing how to approach them with a calm, composed mindset. Think about the habits of some of the world's most successful people. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, starts his mornings with exercise and a quiet moment to prepare mentally for the day ahead. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential people on the planet, credits her early morning meditation practice for helping her stay grounded and focused. They understand something crucial. Calmness is a superpower. When you begin your day with calmness, it carries you through everything that follows. You see, it's not just about being calm in the traditional sense. It's about being intentional with your thoughts and actions. When you give yourself a few moments of quiet in the morning, you are essentially giving yourself a chance to step back, gain perspective, and make decisions with clarity. You remove the noise, which allows you to tune into your deeper sense of purpose and drive. This sets the stage for making better decisions, being present in the moment, and handling challenges with a level head. In addition to that, this practice has a profound impact on your mental health. Studies have shown that starting your day with a mindful routine, whether it's through meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to reflect, can reduce anxiety, lower stress levels, and improve overall emotional well-being. When you begin your day with a peaceful mind, you reduce the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed, which is all too easy when we wake up and dive straight into our to-do list. But here's the key. It's not just about having a calm morning for the sake of it. It's about training your brain to respond to the world from a place of inner peace. By intentionally creating space for calm at the start of your day, you are strengthening your ability to stay grounded during stressful moments. As the great philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If you begin your day in chaos, your thoughts will be scattered, leading to a day filled with stress and frustration. But when you take the time to center yourself first thing, you create a foundation of mental clarity that will help you make thoughtful decisions and handle challenges with confidence. The first habit you must build is this. Prioritize the calmness of your mind before you do anything else. This doesn't have to be complicated. It can be a few minutes of deep breathing, journaling your intentions for the day, or simply sitting in stillness with no distractions. The point is to give yourself permission to slow down, breathe, and center yourself before diving into the demands of the day. By doing this every morning, you create a ritual that nurtures your mental and emotional state, ensuring you begin the day with a calm mind. As you continue to practice this habit, you'll notice the transformation in how you approach your days. Instead of rushing from task to task, you'll navigate each challenge with a sense of clarity and intention. Starting your day with calmness doesn't just make your mornings better, it changes how you respond to everything that comes your way. Remember, your day starts with you. The peace you cultivate in the morning becomes the peace you carry throughout the day. Habit 2, prioritize what matters most. We all know how easy it is to get caught up in the endless cycle of tasks, emails, meetings, and distractions. It's like trying to juggle a dozen things at once, all demanding your attention. The problem with this approach is that in trying to do everything, we often end up doing nothing that truly matters. This is why learning to prioritize what matters most is essential to having a productive, meaningful day. Prioritizing isn't just about managing your time, it's about managing your energy and focus. When you wake up every day, you have a finite amount of mental and physical energy to give. The key is deciding where that energy should go. Instead of letting your day be determined by random events or urgent requests from others, take control by focusing on your top priorities. Think about your long-term goals. What do you want to achieve in the next month, year, or even decade? Now, ask yourself, what can you do today that will move you closer to those goals? It's easy to get distracted by smaller, less important tasks. Checking emails, responding to texts, or dealing with minor issues that pop up. But these things don't necessarily help you get closer to your bigger objectives. When you prioritize effectively, you ensure that the most important tasks get your time and attention first. This doesn't mean ignoring the smaller tasks altogether, but rather placing them in the proper order. Focus on high-impact tasks that will bring you closer to your larger goals, and then tackle the smaller, less critical ones later. The Pareto principle, or the 80/20 rule, is a great reminder here. 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. By focusing on that 20%, you can achieve far more than by spreading your efforts too thin. The practice of prioritizing also involves learning how to say no. Many of us feel the pressure to say yes to every request or opportunity that comes our way, fearing we'll miss out or disappoint others. But the truth is, saying yes to everything means you're saying no to something else, usually the things that truly matter. When you start saying no to distractions, unnecessary commitments, or tasks that don't align with your goals, you free up more time and energy to focus on what truly moves the needle. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was a master at prioritization. He famously said, "People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. But that's not what it means at all. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that there are." Jobs understood that in order to create something truly revolutionary, he had to prioritize his time and energy toward what mattered most. The same goes for us. In order to achieve success, we need to prioritize our most important goals and relentlessly focus on them, blocking out distractions and avoiding unnecessary commitment. Another powerful concept related to prioritizing is the idea of time blocking. This involves scheduling specific blocks of time in your day to work on your top priorities, free from interruptions. Time blocking helps you stay focused and gives you a sense of accomplishment as you check off important tasks. By setting aside dedicated time for your high priority projects, you reduce the chances of them being overshadowed by less important tasks. The ability to prioritize also enhances your decision making. When you know what your top priorities are, making decisions becomes much easier. Should you take on a new project at work? Does it align with your goals? If the answer is no, you can politely decline without guilt. Should you attend that social event or stay home and work on your side hustle? When you prioritize, the decision becomes clear. By knowing what truly matters, you can confidently make choices that bring you closer to your vision for the future. One of the most important benefits of prioritizing is that it helps reduce overwhelm. When we try to tackle everything at once, it's easy to feel like we're drowning in tasks. But when we focus on what truly matters, we give ourselves permission to let go of the rest. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it better. When you prioritize, you eliminate the clutter and focus your energy on the tasks that will have the greatest impact. To help you get started with prioritizing, try this simple exercise at the start of each day. Write down your top 3 priorities for the day. These should be tasks that will bring you closer to your larger goals. Ask yourself, what are the most important things I need to focus on today? What will have the greatest impact on my life and work? Then, make sure to tackle these tasks first before moving on to anything else. The practice of prioritization can be a game changer. It helps you stay focused, reduce stress, and make meaningful progress toward your long-term goals. Instead of reacting to the demands of others, you take charge of your own day. You become proactive rather than reactive, and your energy is directed toward the things that matter most. In conclusion, prioritizing what matters most is a habit that will help you achieve your goals with less stress and more clarity. By focusing on high-impact tasks, saying no to distractions, and managing your energy wisely, you set yourself up for success. Start each day by identifying your top priorities and watch how much more you can accomplish in less time. Remember, it's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things with purpose and intention. Habit 3, practice self-discipline every day. Self-discipline is often seen as the secret ingredient behind every successful person's journey. It's not about doing things perfectly, nor is it about having an iron will that never wavers. Instead, self-discipline is the ability to consistently make choices that move you toward your goals, even when it's hard or uncomfortable. It's about doing what needs to be done, not because you feel like it, but because you know it will pay off in the long run. Self-discipline is a habit that compounds over time. In the beginning, it might feel like a struggle, but with each small victory, you build momentum. It's about creating a daily routine that helps you stay focused, remain consistent, and push through even when your motivation is low. Discipline is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing practice that requires daily commitment. A simple way to start building self-discipline is to make it a non-negotiable part of your day. The more you integrate discipline into your routine, the less you'll have to rely on motivation. Motivation can be fleeting, but discipline is reliable. For instance, if you want to improve your physical health, it's not enough to work out sporadically when you feel motivated. The key to success is showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it. It's about making that workout part of your daily routine, no matter what. Napoleon Hill famously said, "You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight." Self-discipline helps you steer your life in the direction you want to go, one decision at a time. It's about choosing to do the right thing even when the immediate rewards aren't obvious. For example, choosing to eat a healthy meal instead of junk food, or taking the time to study for an exam rather than procrastinating. Each disciplined action brings you one step closer to your goals. Another essential aspect of self-discipline is the ability to resist temptation. Life is full of distractions: social media, entertainment, unhealthy food, procrastination, and more. These distractions may seem harmless in the moment, but they can derail your long-term goals if you're not careful. One of the most powerful ways to build self-discipline is to limit your exposure to these temptations. This might mean turning off your phone notifications while working, avoiding time-wasting apps, or setting specific times to check emails or social media. By creating an environment that supports discipline, you reduce the chances of falling off track. Setting clear, specific goals is another key to building self-discipline. When you have a clear sense of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay focused and resist distractions. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can work on each day. This allows you to build discipline gradually and gives you a sense of progress, which can be motivating in itself. Discipline also involves developing the ability to delay gratification. Our society often values instant gratification, whether it's the quick pleasure of social media, fast food, or buying something we don't need. But lasting success comes from the ability to delay these short-term pleasures for long-term gains. For instance, you might choose to stay in and work on your project instead of going out with friends, knowing that the satisfaction of completing the task will be more rewarding in the long run. Building self-discipline involves making these kinds of choices consistently. One of the most effective ways to practice self-discipline is to start small. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change everything at once. Focus on one area of your life where you want to improve and create a small habit around it. For example, if you want to improve your physical fitness, start with committing to 10 minutes of exercise each day. Once that becomes a habit, you can gradually increase the intensity or duration. The key is consistency. Small, disciplined actions, repeated every day, add up to significant results over time. Failure is a natural part of the process when building self-discipline, but it's also an opportunity to learn. If you slip up and miss a day of your routine, don't get discouraged. Instead, recognize it, learn from it, and get back on track the next day. True discipline isn't about never making mistakes. It's about having the persistence to keep going even when you face setbacks. The most disciplined individuals are not the ones who avoid failure, but those who keep moving forward despite it. One of the most inspiring examples of self-discipline is the story of Olympic athletes. These individuals train for years, enduring grueling workouts, sacrifices, and moments of doubt, all in pursuit of a single goal. The level of discipline required to reach that level of excellence is extraordinary, but what separates them from others isn't just their talent or their natural ability, it's their commitment to showing up every single day, no matter what. They don't wait for the perfect moment or for motivation to strike. They simply put in the work, day after day, and that's what leads to success. As you work on building self-discipline, it's essential to celebrate small wins along the way. Every time you stick to your routine or resist temptation, give yourself credit for your effort. This positive reinforcement helps to strengthen the habit and reinforces the idea that discipline leads to progress. In conclusion, practicing self-discipline every day is one of the most powerful habits you can develop. It's not about perfection, but about making consistent choices that align with your goals. By building small habits, resisting temptation, setting clear goals, and learning from setbacks, you can develop the self-discipline needed to achieve great things. Remember, discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to go. Every disciplined action you take brings you one step closer to your desired destination. So, make self-discipline a non-negotiable part of your daily life and watch how it transforms your results over time. Habit 4, cultivate a growth mindset. Every day, a growth mindset is one of the most powerful tools you can develop to achieve personal and professional success. It's the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time with effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, learn from criticism, and are inspired by the success of others. They don't shy away from difficulties, but see them as opportunities to grow and improve. Every day, we are presented with countless opportunities to cultivate a growth mindset, whether it's learning a new skill, overcoming a personal obstacle, or simply adjusting our approach to a task. The way we choose to react to these challenges shapes our mindset. A growth mindset encourages us to focus on progress rather than perfection. It's about seeing failures not as setbacks, but as stepping stones on the path to improvement. In contrast, a fixed mindset, the belief that our abilities are set in stone, limits our potential. When we operate from a fixed mindset, we may avoid challenges, give up easily, and feel threatened by the success of others. This mindset can trap us in a cycle of stagnation, preventing us from achieving our true potential. To cultivate a growth mindset, it's important to first recognize the power of yet. The word yet is a reminder that no matter where you are right now, you're on a journey of learning and improvement. When you say, "I can't do this," add yet. This simple addition changes the way you view obstacles. Instead of seeing them as permanent barriers, you begin to see them as opportunities to grow. If you struggle with something today, you might not be able to do it yet, but with effort and time, you can develop the skills you need to succeed. A growth mindset also involves changing the way you view failure. People with a fixed mindset see failure as a reflection of their abilities, but those with a growth mindset understand that failure is part of the learning process. It's not a permanent label, it's simply a temporary setback that provides valuable lessons. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world have experienced numerous failures before reaching their goals. Thomas Edison, for example, famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His ability to learn from each failure and persist until he succeeded is the essence of a growth mindset. One key way to develop a growth mindset is to actively seek feedback. Rather than avoiding criticism, people with a growth mindset welcome it. They see feedback as a tool for improvement, not as a personal attack. This mindset encourages openness to learning from others, whether it's through formal feedback or casual advice. Constructive criticism helps you identify areas for growth and refine your approach, making it a crucial part of personal development. Additionally, setting small, achievable goals every day can help you foster a growth mindset. When you break down larger goals into smaller tasks, it becomes easier to make progress and see tangible results. Each small win reinforces the belief that your efforts are leading to improvement, and this builds your confidence in your ability to grow. As you tackle each challenge, you start to build a habit of seeing obstacles as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as roadblocks. Another aspect of a growth mindset is embracing challenges. It's easy to stick to tasks you're already good at, but growth happens when you push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Challenge yourself every day, whether it's by trying something new, stepping up in a situation where you're unsure, or tackling a task that feels a little too difficult. These challenges force you to develop new skills, increase your resilience, and build confidence in your ability. Remember, the most growth happens when you step outside of what you already know. When you adopt a growth mindset, you also start to appreciate the process, not just the end result. Many of us focus solely on outcomes, getting a promotion, achieving a goal, or completing a project. But people with a growth mindset enjoy the journey. They value the lessons learned along the way and the person they become through the process. Success, in their eyes, is not just about achieving a goal, but about continuously improving and evolving as a person. Surrounding yourself with people who also embrace a growth mindset can make a huge difference. When you are around individuals who are constantly learning, growing, and challenging themselves, it becomes easier to adopt those same behaviors. A positive, growth-oriented environment supports your own development and encourages you to stay committed to the process. Moreover, practicing self-compassion is essential for maintaining a growth mindset. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but beating yourself up over mistakes only reinforces the idea that failure is permanent. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that setbacks are natural and that they don't define your worth. Self-compassion allows you to bounce back from failure more quickly and with a renewed focus on learning and growth. In conclusion, cultivating a growth mindset is not something that happens overnight. It's a lifelong process that requires consistent effort. By adopting the belief that you can improve with practice and persistence, you open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities. Every day offers a new chance to embrace challenges, learn from feedback, and push yourself beyond your limits. With a growth mindset, there are no limits to what you can achieve. So, remember to replace "I can't" with "I can't yet." Embrace failure as a learning experience, seek out challenges, and keep focusing on the process of growth. With time and dedication, you will see your mindset and your life transform in ways you never imagined. Habit 5, prioritize your health every day. Our health is the foundation upon which everything else in life is built. Without good health, all the achievements, wealth, and success in the world lose their value. That's why prioritizing your health every single day is one of the most important habits you can develop. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of daily life, focusing on work, relationships, and goals, but none of these things are sustainable if you don't take care of your body and mind. The first step to prioritizing your health is understanding that it's not just about physical fitness. It's about balance. It includes not only exercise, but also nutrition, sleep, stress management, and mental health. All these elements are interconnected, and neglecting one aspect can throw the others off balance. For example, if you're not getting enough sleep, it becomes much harder to focus at work or maintain healthy eating habits. Likewise, chronic stress can negatively impact your physical health, leading to issues like high blood pressure or digestive problems. Start by incorporating small, healthy habits into your daily routine. You don't need to overhaul your entire life at once. Making gradual changes is often more sustainable and effective. One of the simplest yet most powerful things you can do is move your body every day. Regular exercise is crucial for maintaining a healthy heart, building strength, and boosting energy levels. It also has a profound impact on mental health, releasing endorphins that improve mood and reduce stress. Exercise doesn't have to mean spending hours at the gym. Find activities that you enjoy, whether it's taking a walk, doing yoga, dancing, or playing a sport. The key is consistency. A 30-minute walk every day can make a world of difference to your overall health. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about making movement a regular part of your day. Alongside exercise, what you eat plays a vital role in your health. Fueling your body with nutritious foods provides the energy and nutrients needed for optimal performance. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats supports not only your physical health, but your mental clarity and emotional well-being as well. It's important to avoid the trap of dieting or extreme food restriction. Instead, focus on building sustainable, healthy eating habits. This includes being mindful of portion sizes, listening to your body's hunger cues, and choosing whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. Equally important is the amount of sleep you get. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessary for your physical and mental well-being. Inadequate sleep can impair cognitive function, weaken the immune system, and lead to mood disturbances. Aim for 7-9 hours of sleep each night and establish a bedtime routine that helps you unwind. This might include reading a book, meditating, or avoiding screens for at least 30 minutes before bed. A good night's sleep will not only help you feel more energized, but will also improve your focus, creativity, and emotional resilience during the day. Stress management is another crucial aspect of health. Chronic stress can lead to a variety of health issues, including anxiety, depression, heart disease, and digestive problems. Developing strategies to cope with stress is essential for long-term well-being. One effective way to manage stress is through mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or journaling. These practices help calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and promote emotional clarity. In addition to physical and mental health, don't overlook your emotional and social well-being. Connecting with others and nurturing relationships is essential for maintaining a healthy mindset. Whether it's spending time with family, meeting friends, or engaging in meaningful activities, social connections can provide a sense of support, love, and belonging. Make it a habit to prioritize relationships that nourish you, and don't hesitate to set boundaries with people or situations that drain your energy. It's also important to listen to your body. We often push ourselves too hard, ignoring signals that something is wrong. Paying attention to signs of fatigue, discomfort, or stress can help you address issues before they become major health problems. When you take the time to listen to your body and make adjustments accordingly, you empower yourself to maintain better overall health in the long run. A great way to stay on track with your health goals is by setting daily intentions. Take a moment each morning to reflect on your health priorities for the day, whether it's eating a nutritious meal, going for a walk, or getting enough rest. Setting these intentions helps keep you focused and accountable. You might even consider tracking your habits in a journal or using a health app to monitor your progress. Over time, you'll notice how these small, consistent actions add up to major improvements in your physical and mental well-being. When you prioritize your health, you'll have more energy, greater mental clarity, and a higher level of resilience to face life's challenges. Your health doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you, from your family to your colleagues to your community. By investing in your health every day, you're building a stronger foundation for a fulfilling and successful life. Remember, your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. Take care of it, and it will serve you well for years to come. Habit 6, cultivate gratitude every day. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform your life. It's easy to get caught up in what we don't have, but when you focus on the things you're grateful for, you begin to shift your perspective. Gratitude helps you realize that no matter how difficult your circumstances may seem, there's always something positive to acknowledge. It's a mindset that fosters abundance, helping you appreciate the small joys of life that might otherwise go unnoticed. Starting each day with gratitude can change the trajectory of your entire day. It sets the tone for how you respond to challenges and how you interact with others. Rather than focusing on what's lacking or what's going wrong, you begin to see the blessings around you. In doing so, you attract more positivity into your life, both internally and externally. One of the easiest ways to practice gratitude is to create a gratitude journal. Each morning or evening, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're thankful for. These can be big or small, anything that brings a sense of appreciation. It might be as simple as the warmth of your bed in the morning, the kindness of a stranger, or the support of a loved one. Writing them down reinforces your recognition of these blessings and allows you to reflect on the goodness in your life. This practice also helps to reframe your mindset when facing challenges. When things don't go as planned or you encounter difficulties, practicing gratitude can help you find the silver lining. Instead of feeling frustrated, you might think, what can I learn from this situation? Or, what opportunity for growth does this challenge present? Gratitude helps you see every situation, even the difficult ones, as an opportunity for personal growth and learning. Gratitude also deepens your connection with others. When you express gratitude, whether to a friend, a colleague, or a family member, you create a stronger bond. People appreciate being recognized for their positive impact on your life, and in turn, this enhances your relationships. Taking time to show your appreciation for others helps build a positive, supportive environment around you. A simple thank you can go a long way in making someone's day better. The benefits of gratitude extend beyond emotions. They can also improve your physical health. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude regularly can lower stress, improve sleep, and even boost the immune system. When you're grateful, you reduce negative emotions like anger and resentment, both of which can take a toll on your physical health over time. On the other hand, feelings of gratitude are linked to lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and increased levels of dopamine and serotonin, the brain chemicals responsible for happiness and well-being. But gratitude isn't just about thinking happy thoughts, it's also about being present. Sometimes we go through the motions of life, but we miss the beauty in the details because we're distracted or focused on the next thing. Practicing gratitude teaches us to slow down and appreciate the present moment. It might be something as simple as savoring a cup of coffee or taking in the beauty of a sunset. When you're fully present and thankful for these small moments, you cultivate a sense of peace and fulfillment that doesn't rely on external circumstances. Another powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by sharing it with others. Whenever you notice something positive about someone, take a moment to express your appreciation. Acknowledging the good in others strengthens your relationships and promotes a culture of kindness. Compliments, encouragement, or simple words of thanks can have a profound effect on both you and the person you're speaking to. You might be surprised how much a small gesture of gratitude can lift someone's spirits and even improve your own outlook on life. As you integrate gratitude into your daily routine, you'll find that it becomes easier to notice the positives in your life. You might start to feel a deeper sense of contentment, less stress, and more joy. It's like building a muscle. Over time, your ability to focus on the good will become stronger, and your life will feel more abundant and meaningful. Remember, the key to gratitude is consistency. It's not about being thankful only when things are going well, but about finding something to be grateful for even in tough times. Gratitude allows you to recognize that challenges are part of the journey and that each step, whether easy or hard, brings value to your life. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine will not only enhance your mood and mindset, but will also improve your relationships and overall well-being. So, take a moment every day to count your blessings. Whether it's through journaling, expressing thanks, or simply taking a mental note of the things you appreciate, make gratitude an integral part of your life. You'll soon find that the more grateful you are, the more you'll have to be grateful for. Habit 7. Invest in your health every day. Your health is the foundation upon which everything else in your life stands. Without good health, nothing else truly matters. Yet it's easy to take it for granted when we're busy with our day-to-day responsibilities. We often push ourselves too hard, neglecting our body and mind in the pursuit of other goals. But the truth is, without proper care, your physical and mental health can deteriorate, making everything else harder to achieve. Investing in your health every day is not just about going to the gym or eating healthy. It's about a holistic approach to well-being that incorporates exercise, nutrition, mental health, and self-care. It's about creating habits that nourish your body and mind so you can show up as your best self every day. The first step to investing in your health is to make time for movement. It doesn't have to be an intense workout at the gym. Simple activities like walking, stretching, or yoga can have incredible benefits. Regular physical activity helps reduce stress, boost mood, and improve cognitive function. It increases energy levels and even enhances sleep. The goal is to find an activity that you enjoy, so you'll be more likely to do it consistently. Whether it's a morning jog, a dance class, or just a walk around the block, the key is to make movement a daily habit. Along with exercise, the food you put into your body is a critical aspect of your health. Eating a balanced diet full of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins provides your body with the nutrients it needs to function at its best. It's also important to stay hydrated by drinking enough water throughout the day. When you nourish your body with wholesome food and drink, you provide it with the fuel it needs to maintain energy levels, stay focused, and perform optimally. While it's okay to indulge every now and then, making healthy food choices a daily habit is an investment in your long-term well-being. But health isn't just about physical well-being, it's also about mental health. Taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. One of the best ways to do this is by building mental resilience through practices like meditation, mindfulness, or journaling. These practices allow you to manage stress, gain clarity, and maintain a sense of calm in the midst of challenges. Investing time in mental health daily doesn't require hours of effort. It can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to breathe deeply, reflect, or express gratitude. Sleep is another crucial component of health that many people overlook. It's not just about the quantity of sleep, but the quality. Sleep is when your body repairs itself and your mind processes emotions and memories. Getting enough restful sleep every night ensures that you wake up refreshed, focused, and ready to take on the day. A lack of sleep can lead to poor decision-making, irritability, and a decline in overall health. Establishing a nighttime routine that promotes relaxation and unwinding can help improve the quality of your sleep. This could include activities like reading, avoiding screens, or practicing deep breathing exercises before bed. Taking care of your health also means making time for self-care. Life can be overwhelming at times, and it's easy to forget about the importance of self-care in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But caring for your mental, emotional, and physical health on a regular basis is crucial for long-term success. Whether it's taking a relaxing bath, getting a massage, or spending time doing something you love, self-care helps to recharge your body and mind. It's also important to check in with yourself regularly. Pay attention to any signs of burnout or stress and take proactive steps to address them. Listen to your body and recognize when you need rest or when you need to push yourself harder. Regularly assessing your health allows you to catch problems early and make adjustments before they turn into more serious issues. By investing in your health every day, you're ensuring that you have the energy, focus, and clarity to tackle your goals and pursue your dreams. Your health is your greatest asset, and by consistently making choices that support your well-being, you create a foundation for success in all areas of life. Health isn't a one-time effort. It's a continuous process that requires attention and care. But when you prioritize your health, you invest in a future where you have the vitality and strength to live the life you truly desire. Ultimately, the most successful people are those who make their health a priority every single day. When you take care of your body and mind, you give yourself the best chance to achieve everything you're capable of. So make your health non-negotiable. Dedicate time each day to nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit. By doing so, you build a foundation of well-being that will support you in every aspect of your life. Habit 8, master your mindset every day. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It determines how you approach challenges, setbacks, and successes. A positive mindset doesn't mean you ignore difficulties. It means you choose to approach them with a sense of possibility, growth, and resilience. Mastering your mindset every day is essential for creating a life that is not only successful, but also fulfilling and meaningful. The first step in mastering your mindset is recognizing that it's a choice. You can choose how to respond to the events in your life. You can choose to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, or you can allow yourself to be defeated by them. It's easy to get caught in the trap of negative thinking, especially when things aren't going as planned. But with practice, you can train your mind to focus on what's within your control, the way you respond. This shift in perspective is powerful because it puts you in the driver's seat of your own life, allowing you to create your reality, regardless of external circumstances. One of the most effective ways to master your mindset is through affirmations. These are positive statements that help to rewire your brain, replacing negative or self-limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts. Repeating affirmations every day helps to create a mental environment where positivity and possibility can flourish. For example, you might say to yourself, "I am capable of overcoming any challenge," or "Every setback is a setup for a comeback." The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they become a part of your belief system. They help you to silence the inner critic that tells you you're not enough, and instead encourage you to take action no matter the obstacles. Another key practice in mastering your mindset is gratitude. Focusing on what you're thankful for, even in difficult times, helps to shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. When you take a moment each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for, whether big or small, you are training your mind to see the positive in every situation. Gratitude has been shown to increase happiness, reduce stress, and improve overall well-being. It helps you recognize that even on tough days, there is always something to appreciate and celebrate. Mindset mastery also involves being mindful of your thoughts and emotions. It's easy to let your mind wander to negative places or to become overwhelmed by emotions that don't serve you. But when you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts and can consciously choose which ones to focus on. You begin to see that thoughts are not facts, they're just thoughts, and they don't have to define you. Practicing mindfulness can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to focus on your breath. Ground yourself in the present moment and let go of any thoughts that don't contribute to your peace or well-being. Another crucial element of mastering your mindset is resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and how you handle adversity is one of the key indicators of your success. Resilient people don't let failure or hardship define them. Instead, they see setbacks as temporary and part of the learning process. They are quick to bounce back, learn from their mistakes, and keep moving forward. Developing resilience starts with accepting that life will have challenges. Instead of resisting them, embrace them as opportunities to grow stronger. When you adopt this mindset, you are better equipped to handle anything that comes your way, knowing that you have the inner strength to navigate through it. Another way to cultivate a strong mindset is by surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with, the media you consume, and the conversations you engage in all have an impact on your mindset. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, whether from others or the news, it can be challenging to maintain a positive outlook. Instead, make a conscious effort to spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Read books that encourage growth, watch content that motivates you, and engage in conversations that challenge your thinking and expand your perspective. Finally, be kind to yourself. Mastering your mindset is not about being perfect, it's about progress. There will be days when your mindset falters, when you get caught up in negative thinking or struggle to stay motivated. That's okay. What matters is how you bounce back. Be patient with yourself and give yourself grace. Each day is a new opportunity to practice and improve. The key is to stay committed to the process, knowing that every small step forward counts. Mastering your mindset is not a one-time effort, it's a lifelong practice. The more you nurture a positive and resilient mindset, the more equipped you'll be to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. As you master your mindset, you will begin to notice shifts in your life, a greater sense of peace, increased productivity, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. The way you think shapes the way you live, so take the time each day to focus on your mindset and watch how it transforms your life. Habit 9, embrace daily reflection. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of tasks, obligations, and distractions. But to truly grow and improve, it's crucial to take time to reflect on your day, your actions, and your mindset. Reflection is a powerful tool for self-awareness, helping you to understand what you did well, where you can improve, and what you've learned along the way. By making daily reflection a habit, you can accelerate your personal growth and make more intentional decisions moving forward. The first step in embracing daily reflection is to set aside time at the end of each day for this practice. It doesn't need to be a long process. Just a few minutes of quiet time to sit with your thoughts can be incredibly powerful. You can reflect on your experiences, how you handled different situations, and how you felt throughout the day. Think about what went well, what didn't, and what you might do differently next time. The goal is to gain insight into your actions, rather than to judge or criticize yourself. Reflection allows you to learn from your experiences and make improvements going forward. One of the most valuable aspects of daily reflection is that it helps you identify patterns in your behavior. For example, you may notice that you tend to get stressed or reactive in certain situations, or that you consistently handle challenges with resilience and patience. By paying attention to these patterns, you can begin to make more intentional choices in the future. If you notice a negative pattern, such as procrastination or overreacting, you can actively work to change it. On the flip side, if you recognize positive patterns, you can reinforce and build on them. Journaling is an excellent tool for daily reflection. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you process your emotions and clarify your thoughts. You don't need to write a lengthy essay. Just a few sentences about the highlights of your day, what you learned, and how you felt can be incredibly insightful. The act of writing allows you to externalize your internal thoughts, which makes it easier to analyze them objectively. Over time, journaling can help you track your growth, recognize progress, and identify areas for further improvement. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily reflection can also enhance the process. Mindfulness encourages you to be present with your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This means accepting your experiences as they are, without trying to change them or deny them. When you reflect mindfully, you become more aware of how your thoughts and feelings influence your actions, which gives you the power to respond with greater awareness and control. This awareness can also help you avoid repeating mistakes, as you are more likely to recognize when you're about to react in a way that doesn't serve you. Reflection isn't just about looking back, it's also about looking forward. As you reflect on your day, think about what you want to accomplish tomorrow and how you can approach the day with intention. What are your goals? How can you be more mindful, productive, or compassionate? This forward-looking perspective helps you stay focused on your long-term growth and ensures that each day is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Another important aspect of reflection is gratitude. As you review your day, take note of the things you are thankful for. Reflecting on what went well and what you appreciate about your life helps shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Gratitude has a powerful effect on your mindset, boosting happiness, reducing stress, and improving overall well-being. By incorporating gratitude into your daily reflection, you train your mind to focus on the positive, which can help you maintain a sense of calm and contentment, even during difficult times. Daily reflection also allows you to acknowledge your emotions and process them in a healthy way. Instead of suppressing or ignoring your feelings, reflection gives you the space to acknowledge them, understand them, and decide how you want to respond. Emotional intelligence is a key component of personal growth, and daily reflection helps you develop this skill by giving you the opportunity to become more in tune with your emotions and how they affect your behavior. Incorporating daily reflection into your routine doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. It's a simple habit that can have profound effects on your growth and well-being. By taking just a few moments at the end of each day to reflect, you gain clarity, improve self-awareness, and increase your ability to make better decisions. This habit helps you stay on track with your goals while also allowing you to learn from your experiences and become more resilient in the face of challenge. Remember, the more you reflect, the more you learn, and the more you grow. Make reflection a daily habit and watch how it transforms your life. Habit 10, practice self-compassion. One of the most important things you can do for your growth and well-being is to treat yourself with kindness and compassion, especially during times of struggle. Too often we are our own harshest critics, quick to judge ourselves for mistakes, flaws, or failures. But the truth is, no one is perfect, and the path to success is often paved with setbacks and challenges. Practicing self-compassion is not about excusing poor behavior or avoiding responsibility. It's about acknowledging your mistakes without harsh judgment, treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer to a close friend, and allowing yourself to grow from the experience. Self-compassion begins with acceptance. Accept that you are human and that you will face obstacles and make mistakes along the way. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive for improvement or that you shouldn't hold yourself accountable. It simply means that you allow room for imperfection. When you embrace self-compassion, you're able to learn from your experiences rather than being weighed down by guilt, shame, or self-criticism. You stop seeing yourself as a failure when things don't go perfectly and start seeing yourself as someone who is continuously evolving. A key component of self-compassion is self-forgiveness. When you make a mistake, it's important to forgive yourself instead of ruminating on the past or being overly self-critical. Everyone slips up. It's part of being human. Instead of getting stuck in the cycle of regret, treat yourself with kindness. Acknowledge what went wrong, learn from it, and then move on. Holding on to past mistakes only weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward. By practicing self-forgiveness, you free yourself from the burden of past errors, allowing you to take action in the present and future with a clear mind. It's also important to remember that self-compassion involves speaking to yourself in a supportive and understanding way. Many people are quick to offer words of encouragement to others in times of hardship, but they often forget to extend the same grace to themselves. When you face difficulties, ask yourself, how would you treat a friend in a similar situation? Would you be harsh and judgmental, or would you offer comfort and encouragement? Treat yourself with the same empathy and understanding. This practice helps you break free from the damaging patterns of negative self-talk and start building a healthier, more positive relationship with yourself. Another aspect of self-compassion is the ability to be present with your emotions without suppressing or avoiding them. When you face challenges or emotional pain, it's easy to try to push those feelings away or deny them. However, denying your emotions doesn't make them go away. It only causes them to build up. Instead of avoiding pain, embrace it as part of the human experience. Feel your emotions fully, but without judgment. Understand that it's okay to feel sad, frustrated, or upset at times. What matters is how you choose to respond to those emotions. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your feelings, allowing yourself to experience them, and treating yourself with care and understanding. Self-compassion is also about setting healthy boundaries. Often we find it difficult to say no or prioritize our own needs, especially when we want to help others. But consistently putting others before yourself can lead to burnout and resentment. Setting boundaries allows you to protect your energy and take care of your own well-being, which ultimately enables you to show up as the best version of yourself for others. When you practice self-compassion, you recognize that your needs matter, and you're willing to take the necessary steps to honor them. Incorporating self-compassion into your daily routine is essential for long-term growth and mental health. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue and notice when you're being overly critical or judgmental of yourself. Then, practice shifting that internal conversation to one of understanding, kindness, and support. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to have it all figured out. Give yourself permission to be human, to make mistakes, and to grow from them. When you practice self-compassion, you cultivate resilience. Life will always have its ups and downs, but when you learn to treat yourself with kindness, you develop the emotional strength to navigate challenges with grace. Instead of being overwhelmed by setbacks, you view them as opportunities to learn and evolve. Self-compassion helps you bounce back from difficult experiences with a sense of calm and determination, rather than being consumed by self-doubt or shame. By practicing self-compassion daily, you create a positive feedback loop where you're more likely to take care of yourself, stay motivated, and continue progressing toward your goals. The more you love and care for yourself, the more you're able to give to others and contribute to the world around you. Treat yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and respect that you would show to someone you deeply care about, and watch how it transforms your life. Now we're reaching the end of the video, and this is where your journey begins. It's time to take that first step toward real change. Leave a comment below telling us you're ready to transform your life. No matter how tough the road may seem, your decision to change will be the turning point. I'll read every single comment, and I'll feature the most inspiring one on our channel. If you want daily, no-nonsense motivation to keep you going, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community.